Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This life of ours is full of trials. There is no stage of our lives except that we face in it anxieties, grief, stress, and worries. If you look at the life of our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he faced far more powerful struggles than we did. His anxieties were far greater than anything we can imagine. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed at the very first major crisis of his life, of his spiritual life, Allah revealed a surah that will be our topic today because it deals with how to grapple with anxiety and stress. It deals with what to do when you are facing challenges. It deals with what to do when you are so overcome. You might be verging on depression. There was a time frame. Some scholars set up to 6 months that Allah did not reveal any Quran. The Prophet ﷺ began wondering, what's wrong? Is there something wrong with me? Maybe Allah doesn't love me anymore. These feelings that we now call anxiety, borderline depression, these feelings of doubting your self-worth, they came to none other than greatest human being ever to walk the face of this earth. Then, at the very end of this time frame, Abu Lahab's wife taunted him and said, what this? We haven't seen any around for so long. Maybe your shaitan has abandoned you. Auzu billah, auzu billah. And this really hurt him, sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And he went home very depressed, anxious. And it was at that point in time that Allah revealed the surah that we all know. This beautiful surah, my dear brothers and sisters, it is one of the most powerful surah in the Quran to be battle issue of depression. Ad-Duha, wal-layli ija saja. What does the dawn symbolize? The beginning of a new era. It is a new day. It is new opportunity. It is new hope. Yesterday is gone. Today is a new day. Wad-duha. This is how Allah begins the surah. Don't look at the past. Look at the future. Don't worry about what happened. Today is a new day with new opportunities. Wal-layli ija saja. And the night when it becomes calm, which is the time of sleep, which is the time of sukoon. When you go to sleep as well, worries of this dunya go away. When you wake up and the sun is coming up, no matter how bad was yesterday, today is the new day. Ma waddaka rabbuka wa ma kala. This is a negation. Stop feeling that you are worthless. Stop feeling that you are worth nothing. Your Lord does not hate you, O Muslim. Your Lord does not despise you, O believer in Allah. Your Lord has not abandoned you. O you who says, La ilaha illallah. Allah, your Lord, will never abandon you. Did He not create you? Did He not guide you? Did He not give you all that you have? Stop feeling this sense of worthlessness. Now this verse comes and after getting rid of the negativity, substituted with positivity. Get rid of the negative feeling and think positive. The future will be better than the past. Life is tough. Wallahi, sometimes it is tough. Maybe whatever issue we are having, we are not gonna solve it in this dunya. But in the end of the day, this world is not the end world. Look forward to the akhirah, the eternal world. Don't concentrate on this dunya. Allah will give you and give you and give you until you will be content. So these three verses we said, they negate spiritual feelings of emptiness and negativity. Spiritually people feel, I'm not worthwhile, Allah doesn't love me, I'm not good enough. Three verses negates them. You are worthwhile, Allah does love you. The next three verses, they negate feelings of worthlessness in this dunya. People think I have always been unlucky. Every time I take an exam I fail. Every time I try to do a business that goes bankrupt. I just have no luck in this life. What's wrong? Maybe Allah does not like me. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Alam yajidka yatiman fa'awa, wajadaka da'ilan fahada, wawajadaka a'ilan fa'agna. Three rhetorical questions. So the rhetorical question, it jars you and makes you alert. Allah asks three rhetorical questions. Meaning, Ya Rasulullah, how could you think that Allah has abandoned you? How could you think that you are no one? You have no worth. Look at all the blessings Allah has given you. Then Allah mentions three blessings. Alam yajidka yatiman fa'awa. Your mother died, your father died, grandfather died, poor yatim. Every sense of the word it. At every stage of your life, did not we take care of you? Did not send someone else to protect you? Alam yajidka yatiman fa'awa. وَوَجَدَكَ ضَائِلًا فَهَدَى. You didn't know the truth, Ya Rasulullah. You used to go to Gare Hira. You used to be praying to Allah, and so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guided you. وَوَجَدَكَ عَائِلًا فَأَغْنَى. And we found you. You didn't have any money, Ya Rasulullah. You were poor. Your parents did not leave you a fortune, but now we gifted you. Our scholars say Agna here is Khadija and the wealth of Khadija. What is the purpose of these three verses? Dear brothers and sisters, anytime something negative faces you, anytime your business fails, anytime Satan comes and throws a thought in your head, oh my God, I have no luck, realize there are always positive in your life that you are overlooking that stage. Satan has caused you to neglect some of the biggest blessings Allah has given you, and you concentrate on the negative rather than the positive. We learn from this. When feelings of worthlessness come, feelings of despair come, don't look at the negative, don't look at the failures. Remind yourself of the positives. Okay, this didn't work out, but Allah blessed me with that. Always concentrate on the blessings and examine them rather than what you don't have. See, this society that we live in, this modern culture, emphasize what we don't have. Look at this multi-million-dollar mansion, at these beautiful cars. Look at this. We want to just aspire. We want that, we want that. Our Sharia says stop looking what you don't have. Look at what you do have. That you appreciate the positive that you have. Every one of us is blessed and fortunate in our own ways. It's just that we neglect and ignore our blessings and we concentrate on what we don't have. Then Allah tells us, فَأَمَّا الْيَتِيمَ فَلَا تَقْهَرْ مَا صَائِلَ فَلَا تَنْهَرْ مَا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ. فَأَمَّا, once you have a different frame of mind, don't just sit there and do nothing. Go and be proactive. Do something positive to contribute to society. Don't just sit there and mill around. Say, oh my God, life is tough. Okay, it might be tough. Maybe it is difficult. Be optimistic. Change your paradigm. Change your frame of mind. Then go find a higher cause and go dedicate yourself to that cause. Do something useful with your life. Do something that will bring meaning you and to others around you. Contribute positively in a way that will make you internally happy and externally bring about the rewards of Allah. Because every one of us, without exception, can bring happiness to other people in some fashion or form. If you have a hard heart, your life lacks meaning, you are getting lazy spiritually, you don't have a higher purpose, go find an orphan, show some love. Because when you are battling with the depression, when you are struggling with issues, it's difficult, life is difficult, no doubt about it. Find somebody else and share their pain with your pain. Eliminate their pain. Make their pain easier for them. And guess what? What a beautiful religion we have. What a great Lord we have. When we give happiness to others, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives happiness to us free of charge. Subhanallah. And then the final verse, وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ. The first meaning, don't speak negative, speak positive. Thank Allah. If you try to count blessings of Allah, you are not gonna able to be count them. Don't count the negatives. The second meaning, وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ. Ni'mati Rabbik here is a reference to the Quran and to Islam, because the biggest blessing is the Quran and the biggest blessing is Islam.